Pure's already abandoned this. He's moved his probes elsewhere, and I think that bunker is a bit unnecessary, to be honest, but it will help to make sure that his tanks can't get attacked by the Dragoons. That simulator is going to go down. It won't be long before the Nexus goes down either. I'm not just saying that because I've seen this game before, but because, I mean, the tanks are right outside, and I don't think there's any way that Pure's going to hold this off. The fleet beacon is almost up, but it's going to be a very long time for that carrier to build. I think it's like almost the time of 3 siege tanks, so it's going to be a while. Anyway, in the meantime, we've got some vultures here just scouting around the map, just making sure that Pure isn't expanding anywhere else, because C obviously suspects that since he lost this naturally, he's going to try and put another expansion down. I don't know whether C has spotted the Stargates yet. I don't think he has, but he must be thinking that something else will be up, because there's not much of a Protoss army on the ground. Anyway, the Nexus is now under fire. C did try to get some vultures into the main of Pure as well, but that didn't work because of the building placement, and some Dragoons successfully blocked the attack. The first carrier is on its way, and a second Stargate is now going up, but of course Pure is doing all this off one base. He's going to find this very difficult. I mean, this is pretty much GG already. Academy is up as well, so the Comsat scanner is up. Dark Templars will be useless anyway due to the mines and turrets, but just in case. C also has a Comsat scanner. Maybe with that he'll be able to see the Stargate tech, and oh, it looks like he already has spotted it. If you look at the minimap, we're now seeing C's first person view here. It doesn't look like he's already spotted the Stargate tech. That explains why he's putting up so many missile turrets. Anyway, I don't really see a way that Pure can come back from this. His natural has been destroyed. He's trying to set up an expansion here over here at the 6 o'clock position. But that is actually fairly exposed, and C's vultures can just kind of run around there and jump in. The vultures have now definitely seen the Stargate, so C knows exactly what's going on. He knows that there's one carrier out, and that's on its way up to try and fight off C's troops now, but I don't think this is going to do a lot. C is now tanking the probes in Pure's main from the low ground, using an engineering bay to spot the tanks. The assimilator goes down, so Pure is now without gas completely. He has no gas income whatsoever, and you can see he's got about 300 on the bottom right corner. He's got about 300 gas stored up, which is enough to build one carrier. So yeah, Pure is in big trouble here. There's no way he can come back from this unless C fails to destroy the expansion at the 6 o'clock position, I guess. But it won't be long before the Stargates are under fire here. You see the tank barrels just turning their way towards the Stargates there. In the meantime, the Starport is now going up. It's a bit late, the Starport, but to be honest, I think the damage has already been done. The carriers are not going to be able to do enough damage to stop C winning the game here. The Starport will be up, and I'd imagine that yeah, he's going to go for some kind of Wraith build, because we haven't seen an armory yet. Standard counters to carriers are either Goliaths or Raids. We haven't seen an armory, so he's probably going to go for the Raids. This will work actually fairly well, because there is no robotics facility out for Pure. There are no observers, and therefore will not be able to detect the Cloak Wraiths. Dragoons and probes being massacred by the 1,000 here. Pure losing Dragoons to spider mines and Dragoons to tanks, and it won't be long before that 6 o'clock base gets destroyed as well, and then it's just a matter of time, because those tanks are often, that 6 o'clock base happens to be right outside Pure's main. C decided to ignore the 6 o'clock base in favour of going for the main. He has one carrier of Pure's in his base attacking his supplies, but Cloak Wraiths are on their way. And although Pure now has a second carrier out, he's managed to successfully take the tanks up with the Dragoons on the high ground. You have to remember that Pure's economy is in absolute shambles at the moment. He has only a few probes mining at his main base. He's lost all his other probes. And you can see that he only has like less than 100 minerals at the moment. There's no way that he can come back from this. One Wraith is out, it won't be long before the cloaking tech is upgraded, then the carriers will be killed, and that will be GG. Again, I'm not just saying that because I have seen this game before. Probes just sitting around outside the lurker rigs, I'm not too sure what they're trying to do. The 6 o'clock expansion has been destroyed. They were just hiding, I think. The 6 o'clock expansion has been destroyed. Now that it's clear, they're going to try and rebuild it. You see the probe moving on the minimap there. Pure has about 5 Dragoons and a couple of carriers, and that is it. we have one Wraith out for C, second Wraith hatches. I think cloaking technology just finished upgrading as well, so it'll be long before the Wraiths of C run in and kill off the carriers. And that will be GG. C will take an early lead in this best of 3 set, and honestly I don't think I've heard much of Pure. Of course we all know C, who's quite a strong turn player, so he may well go on and take the second game as well, which will be on Return of the King, another new map, and take the set 2-0. Anyway, I'm not quite too sure at the group stage situation at this point, and whether if either player loses they're actually going to be out of the OSL. But this is certainly not a good start for Pure. His carrier build here was far too early. He forgot to secure 3rd base before starting the carriers, and failed to take into account the possibility of a rush through the Ro36, kind of FD style rush, although it wasn't actually faked up. They did get 2 factories. We have to remember though that the tanks in siege mode are going to be able to blast through those Ro36 pretty efficiently. Yeah, 1 Stargate has been destroyed and the Raids are now attacking the carriers. Pure desperately trying to get photon cannons up in its main. This is not going to work very well, because Raids are very quick and they're just going to be able to pull out of there before the cannon hatches. The carrier has almost no health. I'm not quite too sure why Pure is running his carrier around so much in his baseline. Maybe he's just waiting for the cannon to pop up anyway. But yeah, the Raids are out. And as you can see, C's economy is thriving here. He's, I think, trying to expand up at the 12 o'clock position. Yeah, the Raids have caught the carriers out of position, and this is a disaster as 1 carrier goes down. C just hammering the final few nails into the coffin of Pure's little miniature Protoss Empire that he's built here. I'm very interested as to how they hack the map editor so you can build on the structure. So I don't think you can build on structure using a standard map editor. Anyway, not to worry. We have Pure now trying to retake the 6 o'clock position, but to be honest, he's done for. I mean, this carrier has lost all his shields. It's going to go down. That's why Pure's built a couple of shield batteries there to keep him intact. He doesn't seem to be using them though. He's trying to pick off the tanks instead, but the Wraith are now picking off the interceptors. It's very clever. The 3rd Wraith comes in to join the fray. It's not cloaked yet, but the Wraiths are now able to spot for the tanks, and they're going to pick off the probes and the Forge. And not long before they also pick off the Nexus. Forge Dragoons just walked in trying to kill the tanks, but they all got massacred. And now all Pure has is about 3 ground units and a carrier. He has virtually no resources as well. And that's GG. Pure GG's. And I'll be back soon with game 2. Hope you enjoyed it.